And um, let's let's start with unit 12, goals and plans, on page 207. We didn't do unit 11, by the way. We skipped to unit 12. In this unit, you're gonna learn new vocabulary related to future plans and goals, as well as grammar related to the future tense. Okay, so let's turn to page 208. On page 208, we have some future goals expressions. Let's take a quick look here. So become citizens, get in shape, get my driver's license, have a garage sale, look for a better job, paint my house, plant a garden, remodel my kitchen, sponsor a relative. All right. So, I hope you understand these words, but anyway, become a citizen. If you're a resident, you take the citizenship test, then you pass the test, you become a citizen. Get in shape, it means you are not in shape, then you are in shape, it means you got in shape at some point by exercising, eating healthy, etc. Okay? Uh, to get your driver's license, you need a driver's license to drive, so you need to go do the test and get it. Have a garage sale. Garage sale is when you clean your house and there are things that you don't want, things that you want to, give away or sell. So you create like a store outside your house or in the garage, and everybody that passes by can buy your things, usually for a very low price. Look for a better job. Paint my house, plant a garden, remodel my kitchen. You can see the example in number one. And then sponsor a relative. You have a family in your country, in your home country, Cuba, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Venezuela, etc. And they want to come to the United States. You need to give them some. You need to create a petition for them to come. So that way you are responsible for these people. So you're sponsoring them. Now, a relative is a person in your family, a family member. All right. Now, you may want to listen and repeat. Let me play it for you.
Become citizens.
Get in shape.
Get my driver's license.
Have a garage sale.
Look for a better job.
Paint my house.
Plant a garden.
Remodel my kitchen.
Sponsor a relative.
Okay. Now, we're going to write the correct goal under each picture. For example, number one is remodel my kitchen. Then you have number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. So let's do that. Pause the video and then I'll show you the answers right after you finish. All right. So here are the answers. Okay. Well, moving on. Let's go to page 209. In 209, you're going to continue building vocabulary. So here you complete the goals with the correct verb. You have garage sale, so you have a garage sale, and so on. All right. Just a note here, some word partnership. You say learn how to dance, play the piano, or drive. So if you don't know now, you study and then you learn how to dance, play the piano, or drive. Okay, so that is an expression. After how to, you use the base form. Okay. Okay, pause the video and work on exercise A. When you're done, I'll show you the answers. Here we go. Here are the answers. All right. So these activities. Please do these activities for when we get together in our live class. You check your goals that are important to you. Okay, maybe get your driver's license can be a goal. Get in shape, buy a car, look for a better job, become a citizen, remodel your kitchen, sponsor a relative, move to I don't know someplace, go to college, get a degree in I don't know whatever, travel to another country, another place, learn how to what is something you want to learn, how to do, start my own business, start a family. That's up to you, and then write two of your career goals for the future. Career, okay? What you want to be in the future. So this is going to be for our live class, but please write it down, check down, do the activity before you come to class. We talk about future events, right? Future goals. In this is an example of a future tense sentence. For example, I am going to go downtown tomorrow. So that's something for the future. And here's how this is how you create the sentence. So you use the the subject, the verb be for the subject, then going to, and the base form of the verb. Here's another example. Javier is going to be. So is because you're talking about Javier, he, then going to, and the base form of the verb, or we call it infinitive, to be at school today. No matter the verb, you use the base form here, okay? They are going to come home later. So what you do is you use be going to plus a, future, the verb, the infinitive, right? I am, he is, they are going, and then you use infinitive to come, to be, to go. All right. Okay, now that we're back, let's do exercise A. Match the sentences on the left side hand with the right side hand. For example, Carlos is putting on a suit and a tie. So what is he going to do? He's going to go on a job interview. Right, so do the same with 2, 3, 4, all the way till 8 with the sentences on the right. Work on this activity and I'll show you the answers in a moment. Okay, so here are the answers. Okay, I think this is everything. No. Okay, here are the answers. Okay. Now, complete the sentences with the future forms of the verbs. You have the verbs in parentheses, and then you have to complete the sentences the future form. For example, Ling Ling, it's a third person singular, he or she is going to sponsor her sister next year. Okay, so continue with the rest of it. Pause the video and I'll show you the answers in a moment. Here we are. Let's check the answers. All right. Let's turn to page 211. On page 211, you're going to practice the pronunciation of going to. Because with going to, that's a formal word of saying it. But when you speak fast, when in rapid colloquial speech, you usually use gonna instead of going to. For example, he says he is going to open a restaurant. So you say he is, and then you use gonna open a restaurant. Okay? Again, let me play it again so you can see how this going to is pronounced as gonna. Okay? But remember, only gonna. Am, are, is, or are, you have to say them. You have to say is, am, or are, okay? I'm highlighting what you're going to change for gonna. All right, playing it. Please repeat after each sentence.
1. He's going to open a restaurant. He's gonna open a restaurant. 1. He's going to open a restaurant. He's gonna open a restaurant.
2. She's going to become a teacher. She's gonna become a teacher.
3. They're going to take a cruise. They're gonna take a cruise.
4. I'm going to get married next summer. I'm gonna get married next summer.
5. She's going to buy a computer. She's gonna buy a computer.
6. They're going to visit London. They're gonna visit London.
7. We're going to have a surprise party. We're gonna have a surprise party.
Okay. Now let's do exercise D. You're going to listen and complete the sentences with be going to and a verb. For instance, my brother. So since it is he, you say is going to, and then focus on the verb, right? Because you know it's is going to, or are going to, or am going to. Now let's listen.
1. My brother is going to move to Michigan next month.
2. My mother is going to get in shape.
3. My cousin is going to open a nail salon.
4. My father is going to look for a new job.
5. My sister is going to plan a family reunion next year.
6. My parents are going to visit China next summer.
7. I'm going to become a citizen.
Okay. If you need to hear it again, please go back and listen to it again. We'll pause the video here, and then in a moment I'll show you the answers. Okay, so here we are with the answers. Now, this activity, we're going to do this activity here and check it in class. You're gonna write 4 sentences about your family members. What are they going to do in the future? You can talk about your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, child, daughter, son, mom, dad, whoever in your family. Okay? And what is it that they are going to do in the future? Here is for you to practice creating sentences with third person singular or third person plural, right? And then we're going to talk in class. We're going to use it in class. My sister is going to get married next summer. She's going to marry a man she met at school, at work. I'm going to fly to the Philippines for the wedding. So we're going to talk about these plans, right? All right. All right, so next is future time expressions in 212, page 212. We have some future time expressions. As you could see in the video, for the past you use last, for present, for future you use next. In the past you say a few years ago. Here you say in a few years, or a few minutes ago. In the future you say in a few years. So we also have in a little while, in a few minutes, in an hour, in 2022. But you can also say tonight, tomorrow, and then the days, the sessions of the day with tomorrow, you can say tomorrow morning, tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. You can also say soon, like maybe in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 day, 2 days, in a month or so, it depends. Soon is relative. And then later, it means not now, but later. These are some time expressions. Now, exercise B. Now, in exercise B, we're gonna work in small groups. Okay, you're gonna discuss each person in the picture, what each person in the picture is doing. Think of 2 possibilities for each picture. For example, here, this man is entering the police station, right? So he's going to pay a parking ticket, maybe, or he's going to report a crime. I don't know, maybe he's going to have a job interview, etc. Now you have other places here: library, city hall, division of motor vehicles, the gym, post office, and hospital. All right, so pause the video, work on 2 possible answers of what these people are going to do, and then when we are in our live class, we will discuss in small groups, okay? Okay. Now, this one is a follow-up from the previous page, from the previous activity. Now, in exercise C on page 213, you're going to listen and number the steps from 1 to 6. So this is the goal is to get a library cards, right? So what are they going to do to get a library card? So read the sentences first, pause the video, read the sentences, and then get ready. Here we go.
Goal: get library cards. This weekend, I'm going to take my children to the public library. They are in school and their teachers want them to read every night. First, I'm going to fill out an application form for our library cards. I'm going to show the librarian my driver's license and my electric bill as proof of residency. They're going to give each of us a library card. We're going to spend time in the children's section and then check out the books and movies that we like. We can keep the movies for a week and the books for a month. We're going to bring everything back on time because we don't want to pay a late fee.
Okay. So let's do the same, exercise D, and then I'll show you the answers to both activities when you're finished. You may want to play it again if you want, before you move on to exercise D. And here is exercise D. So the goal is to get my driver's license. So what is it that she's gonna have to do? So let's listen.
Goal:
get my driver's license. I'm going to get my driver's license this year. First, I'm going to complete a driver's education course. Then I'm going to prepare for the written learner's permit test. I have the driver's manual and I'm going to study every night. Then I'm going to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles to take the permit test. If I pass the test, I'm going to get my permit. After that, I need to practice my driving skills on the road. My older brother has a driver's license and he's going to help me. The next month, I'm going to take the driving test. I hope I'm going to pass and get my driver's license.
All right. Play the audio if you want. Play the audio again if you want and or need. And I'll show you the answers right after. All right, so here are the answers. And now you'll see the answers for exercise D. Okie dokie. Exercise E. In exercise E, you're going to work with a partner. You're going to choose a goal and describe the steps you're going to follow to reach it. You can choose buy a car, paint my bedroom, plan a party, get in shape, find a new job, sponsor a relative, learn how to do something, become a nurse, doctor, whatever. And what is it that you're going to do? So you're going to do something similar to this. You know, use some steps, right? Describe the steps that you're going to follow. All right, so this is for today. Please come to class prepared so we don't waste a minute. All right, so see you in class then.